So I've been stuck here in this matrix since like 2018, right? Motherfuckers keep talking to me in my head. So Tyler Gorno, everybody knows who Tyler Gorno is. He controls the whole goddamn thing. Tyler Gorno, he's also Adolf Hitler. He's also not from real life. He's not even supposed to be in real life. He works for the NSA. He's a goddamn terrorist. He took over the fucking world, right? So like, he's talking in my head, right? And because they keep trying to fuck with me, like I don't know what's going on, right? Like they act like they're trying to figure out the true story of what's going on, and then they're fucking lying. I got to keep calling them out, and they just keep doing this over and over again. Tyler Gore, he's also Kevin Moody. He started the Social Security fraud in the United States. He's the one who started this shit, and he's the one who's still in charge of everything, trying to pin everything he did on other people. Right, so there's no such thing as government programs, right? They're trying to say this is a program. This ain't no fucking program, right? This is a prison. They control the whole thing, and every day he does the same shit. They try to act like they're confessing to things, and they pretend like I'm not in here. They pretend like I'm in charge, and they just keep doing this every day. Every day, he's just gonna keep doing this, and what they love bringing up is Jordan, right? Because me and Jordan, I met Jordan when I was going to Curtis, or before I was going to Curtis. We were in love with each other. We weren't going to break up. We were never going to break up. And then, he come in, like the NSA come in, Tyler Gorno, he come in and steals Jordan, right? Using, NSA tools, putting people to sleep, catfishing, like telecom fraud, catfishing, stuff like this. So he steals Jordan. I was like 21, 22 years old when I broke up with Jordan, because they gave me a copy. I was like 21, 22 years old, but I lost the real Jordan. It was like, I was probably like 18, not even 18 yet, right? So 10 years later, this is the fucking talk. This is all they talk about. They're in my head like this, just talking in my head. One person trying to act like different people, trying to talk in my head, trying to fuck with me, trying to act like I'm not the real Derek Husky. So they're trying to steal all my true history and my true reputation from me, and talk all this bullshit in my head, like, because they work for the fucking NSA. This is the goddamn NSA. This is the NSA. This is the aliens. This is the Reaper. This is God. This is the devil. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is who it is. And they act like, and it's all terrorism. It's all terrorism. This is Osama bin Laden. This is all of that. It's all of this. This is that person. This is that person that does everything. And he's playing stupid. He's just going to keep me in here. He's not even supposed to be, I'm not even supposed to be in here. He's not even supposed to be doing what he's doing. He's supposed to be in prison. Edward Snowden, same person. He's all of these people. He's trying to be the best person in the world. He wants to be the person that deserves to be, quote unquote, God, and do whatever the fuck you want and control everything. Because they acted like it was a spirit, because normal people don't know anything. No, it's a person. But the only thing is, this person's not a regular person. He's not a normal person, and he's not from Earth. He's not supposed to be doing this. And this is an everyday thing. In my head, playing stupid, talking shit, like just playing stupid, trying to tell me false things. I have to correct them. I have to correct the same thing over and over and over again, hundreds of times. Back when I was with Jordan, it wasn't the real Jordan. They were investigating. They were trying to figure out the Social Security fraud investigation the whole time. What about Chris Cross at school? Do you know about Social Security fraud? I said no. Kevin Moody, do you know about Social Security fraud? I said no. Right? All over at Regional Health Command Pacific, when I worked at Regional Health Command Pacific. Bill Julian talking about using a dead person's Social Security number, dual identity. You can collect extra benefits on 2 identities. I don't know nothing about this. I don't know anything about this. They're talking about Social Security fraud. They're talking about everybody does it. Everybody has dual identity. Everybody collects disability benefits on their identities. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know nothing about this. So they took all of this Because it's all this fraud and corruption that has to do with Social Security and money and disability and benefits and all this stuff I know nothing about. They know everything about it. They exploited the whole thing. This goes into everything, too. The entertainment industry and everything. Because they do the same thing. They'll be rappers. The same person. They'll be rappers. Eminem and Lil Wayne and Lil Dicky. And they'll be the same person. It's the same person doing all of this stuff. They're doing all of this stuff, and then they just need to use other people's identities. So it's all Social Security fraud, and it ties into everything and everybody, because everybody has a Social Security number, right? Everybody has an identity, and they stole my real identity, right? They changed my Washington. Like, I already done talked about this stuff. I even talked about it in previous videos. Not everything's on video. They changed my birth certificate. They changed my Washington State license number. You know, and I'm living in my goddamn car because they did this. And then they try to convince everybody that it's mutual. And then they try to convince everybody that I'm not the real person. Because all the fake people won. The fake people that weren't supposed to have anything, not even supposed to be on earth, they win. The real people lose. Real people lose their identities and they lose everything. Because the goddamn NSA. Edward Snowden's not a fucking hero. He's a goddamn terrorist. He's Al-Qaeda, all that shit. They're terrorists. It's a terrorist group. NSA is a terrorist group. They're trying to act like they're clean. They're the dirtiest people in the world. They're playing stupid. They're going to do this every day. I live here. I can't even go to the fucking like a Wendy's and get a meal because they put piss all over my fucking burger. Right? So I'm so used to them doing this shit, I don't get a fountain drink. I get a bottle of water. I say, hey, I'll order my meal with a bottle of water. And then, you know, I open up my sandwich and there's fucking urine all over it. They put urine all over my goddamn sandwich because I didn't get the fountain drink. They usually put it in the fountain drink. And I take one sip of it. I'm so used to taking one sip or one bite of my food, or not even one bite of my food, and just throwing it out the fucking window. Because I've already tried. If you take it back, they'll do it again. If you take it back, they'll do it again. You just throw it out the fucking window. I'm throwing food out the window, pouring water out the window, just throwing shit out the window because everything I fucking buy, they fuck with. They're trying to keep me here by myself. They drink urine. They're reptiles. They drink urine. They drink blood. They do this shit. Humans don't do this shit. So I'm going to fast food restaurants and they're doing this shit. They've been doing this shit ever since I started working at Providence, and that was in 2018. It's 2022 now. It's like what, January 20th, 2022. And they've been doing this shit since 2018. And I was in real life in 2018. So they locked me in here in 2018. In 2016, they were copying me. So they've been copying me this whole time. We can't rely on the U.S. government to solve the problem. They're all terrorists. They're not going to do anything. They're just playing stupid. They're consistently, continuously, persistently playing fucking stupid. That's all they're going to do. They're going to keep talking about my life and my story and keep talking about Jordan. They're trying to act like this is a test or a program. Talking about Derek, you failed. Like you guys stole everything. You guys are full retard. I've seen these guys since the beginning of my fucking life. Since the beginning of my fucking life. They stalked me since I was a little kid before I started school in different identities. Before I started school, these people have just been stalking me because they know down the road they're gonna steal me. They're gonna steal me. They know who's special. They know who's not special. They know who they're gonna steal. They know when they're gonna steal them. They know all of this stuff. They're terrorists. The NSA, the U.S. government, they're terrorists. They took all of the real people's bodies. All of them. The physical ones. The real bodies. They're terrorists. That's why my body's fucked up. My head's a different shape. My hands are a different shape. Right? I got like Kenya's skeleton. Because they messed up my whole body. Because they stole it. They're terrorists. They control everything. They control the whole United States already. Tyler Gorno, he's a terrorist. He's that one guy. He's that one devil, that one antichrist, that one guy. I wasn't making people feel stupid. I'm not in the government. I'm not in the NSA. I'm not a drug kingpin. I didn't even get to do D Hustle. They stole my D Hustle. I started rapping. They stole my real D Hustle. And then try to play me and act like I got mental illness and turn the world against me. They did that immediately. I immediately got depressed after I released my music in 2018, January 2018. Immediately. Because they stole my body. They stole my real life. People don't know when they get their real life stolen. They just wake up and think everything's the same or people are acting different. They don't know. People don't know when they get their real life stolen. You can't tell when it's real or not real. They're terrorists. They're going to do this forever. I repeat, they're going to do this forever. I was not jumping to conclusions. In the beginning, I was calling them out. I had to make YouTube videos and stuff talking about this stuff. Truth Talks 253, D Hustle 253. I had to talk about this because it's a terrorist attack. No one's going to believe me, though, because the people in charge are going to say, oh, I'm not the real one. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's this person or this person or this person, which was a known, not trusted person. Because they know about people being in different people, and I've never done that before. But they do that. That's all they do. So they cover themselves up, and they're using regular people as a buffer. They're using regular people as patsies. And trying to make people feel guilty for things they didn't even do so they can get away with it. They're the worst people in the world. They're above it. They're the worst people in the world. Control everybody. Trying to act like people don't like me. Trying to act like girls don't like me. Trying to act like I'm a loser. Like everything, I did everything I was supposed to do in real life. And when you did everything you're supposed to do in real life, you got your education, you know what you're doing. You got a good reputation, a good history. That's where they come in and steal your life. I'm the real Derek Husky, Derek Vincent Husky. There's no other Derek Husky. Like, remember on Facebook, used to be one Derek Husky. Now you can search up, there's 100 or 50 or whatever. Same with anybody's name. That's because this goes into big tech, Google, everything. It's all corruption, it's all fraud, it's all U.S. government. They're all terrorists. We can't do anything about it. This video is probably going to be covered up. If anybody even gets to see this video with the capability of doing anything, they might use video synthesis, make it look like a different person. They might use voice synthesis, make it sound like a different person. They might say I'm somewhere I'm not. They might pretend like, yeah, we put him in charge. They might say anything. So I have to say this. They're just going to play stupid. Talking about China says this and China says that. They attack China. They attack China. I wouldn't have went to war with China. They was acting like I'm in charge. Like I'm like literally me. I'm in charge. Derek Husky. The real person, not a fake person, not someone who stole the body, not an alien. The real person. They're pretending. They don't even like China. They're just trying to fool and deceive China because they want to dominate the entire world. This is real too. It's not like I'm stuck in a program and I'm delusional. I was in real life and these people were in real life going through real bodies. So this isn't a program. This isn't a simulation. Everything I'm talking about applies to real life, the realest life.